factors responsible for workplace alcohol and drug abuse. Why do people actually use drug alcohol? Why do people actually engage in this activity at work? So the first factor that we are going to be looking at is work-related stress. You would all agree with me that there are, certain kind of work that, are very stressful. They exert a lot of stress on people, ranging from long hours of work to physically demanding work. So imagine people that are into construction, you understand, or people that are in theater, you stand for a long period of time, or having unrealistic deadlines. Another factor is work culture. So a workplace that tolerates and encourages the use of substances or drinking, it's very obvious that people or employees would actually be engaging in these habits, in their workplace. Now, another factor that may be responsible is peer influence. Now, when we say peer influence, people think, it's about teenagers. No. The people around you, your group at that point in time, are your peers. So if it is something that people around you are doing, your colleagues are doing it, right? You are likely to be influenced to doing it as well, because everybody is doing it, so why can't I? You already do it, so you can now do it at workplace because others are doing it. Now, another factor that may be responsible is lack of policies, poor enforcement of policies. So meaning that if there are no policies against drinking and using of drug in your workplace, then you will not see any reason not to do it. Now, even if there are policies and they are not being enforced, then you won't still see any reason not to do it. So for instance, if you know of people that have been caught doing it and nothing was done, why don't you want to do it as well? So if there are no policies, or there are policies and these policies are not being fully enforced, then people will still engage in workplace, substance abuse or drinking. Now, another, factor that will be responsible is availability and accessibility. When these things are readily available and accessible, it makes it easier for the individual to want to do it at work. So if it's something that is readily available, something you can readily access, you don't have to stress yourself before you get it, you are most likely to do it. Unlike if you have to start looking for it because you're at work, there is a limit to how far you can go away from work. So you are likely to postpone it, after the day's work. But if it's readily available and accessible, why not? You will want to do it. Now, another factor is personal factor, like having an underlying mental illness. So if an individual already has a mental illness, right, and substance use or drinking has been a coping strategy, so even while they are at work, they are likely to still want to smoke or use substance or drink. Now, this has nothing to do with the work. It's a personal, thing. It's a personal issue that they have. So it's not really about their workplace. So there are other factors, but these are the major ones, that are responsible for workplace alcohol use or substance abuse. So in our next video, we are going to be looking at what are the signs. How do you know if someone is actually under the influence of substance or alcohol in your workplace? Now, by the way, I'm not going to be doing a police job. We are not trying to be an FBI. No, we just want to be able to help a colleague. So I want to appreciate you for watching this, and if this has made any sense to you, I want you to share it, I want you to like it, Forward it to people around you that may need this. Mind you, the issue of alcohol and substance abuse at workplace is a collective effort. We all have to put our hands together, work together to have a very safe and productive workplace. So share it, and I will look forward to your comments or questions or suggestions.